So if denying you healthcare wasn't bad enough, and refusing to legalize marijuana wasn't bad enough, and refusing to compensate all of these communities devastated by the war on drugs and mass incarceration and the corrupt justice system wasn't bad enough, on top of it, here's another thing that they decided at the DNC platform meeting, right? You ready for this one? The committee rejected a suggested amendment to condition U.S. assistance to Israel. So, quote, no U.S. aid may be used to facilitate annexation or to violate Palestinians' rights. I mean, this is a joke. This is a joke. First of all, what do you expect? What do you expect, man? Barack Obama himself, right? The famed progressive from 2008. He gave Israel $38 billion. Yes? Over the span of 10 years. And here, do you see the quote? No U.S. aid may be used to facilitate annexation or to violate Palestinians' rights. Motherfucker, Israel's entire existence violates Palestinians' rights. From day one, they were murdering people and kicking them out of their homes so that white colonialist settlers from Europe and elsewhere could come over and live there. From day one, that's a violation of Palestinians' rights. From day one. Any kind of aid you provide contributes to the violation of Palestinians' rights. I don't care if you give them a fucking tomahawk or a bucket of fried chicken. Any kind of support. You giving them weapons, you giving them food, you giving them financial support is all contributing to genocide. It's all contributing to the fucking ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. All of it. You don't have to condition it on anything. Any kind of support makes you complicit. This is not a very complicated concept, okay? It's dead simple. It's very black and white. It's very crystal clear. You have a military occupation. Palestinians are being occupied by a military force. That's it. That's the atrocity. It's not just an apartheid state. It's not just, some territories are being occupied. No. It's a military occupation that is committing genocide and ethnic cleansing against Palestinians and has been for the last 70 plus years. Any kind of support that you provide makes you complicit. You don't have to condition it upon anything. Also, too little, too late. Too little, too late. That $38 billion that Obama gave them, what do you think they did with the $38 billion? Huh? What do you think? They buy chocolates and roses for Palestinians? When they're bringing up annexation and they're coming along and telling you that, we oppose annexation and we support the rights of Palestinians. Once again, this is double speak. This is double speak. It's the same thing with AOC's letter that means absolutely nothing. That she she didn't even send it to the Israeli ambassador or something. No, it's just to Mike Pompeo who's going to put in the, in a garbage bin. That's double speak. The annexation is not the sole issue here. I told you, since day one, Palestinians have had their land stolen. Since day one, since 1948. It's not just this potential annexation that was supposed to take place on July 1st. That is compounded on top of all of the murder, the genocide, the siege, the economic warfare, on top of everything, yes? And it's not even just Palestine. What about the Syrian Golan Heights? Huh? What about that? You make no mention of that? You're just going to let them have that? Yeah? What about the embassy being moved to Jerusalem? No mention. You're just going to let them have that? Yeah, so former Undersecretary of State Wendy Sherman, you know what she says? Israel has no better friend than Joe Biden. Oh, believe that? I believe it. I believe it. She added that friends also have to be direct with one another. Oh, wow. And noted that the former VP has been extremely clear that he opposes annexation and will continue to oppose it as president. Not good enough. Not good enough. You already annexed all the fucking land. It's already been annexed. Where is this Palestinian state? Palestinians don't have any rights. This is so ridiculous. This is, oh God. And it just goes right over people's heads. because they have no fucking clue what they're talking about, right? They have no clue about foreign policy. They never learned any history or geography. They don't know their fucking ass from their elbow. And then they go and tell you to vote for Joe Biden as if he's better than Donald Trump in any way. In what way? In what way? How can you justify genocide and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians? How can you sit there and justify that as a rational, sane person? And you call yourself a leftist? It's ridiculous. And people expect you to just swallow that. Ah là là, c'est pas possible. This is, again, former Undersecretary of State. Look at the veiled threat in her own language. Look at this. Look at the veiled threat. Conditioning American military aid, on the other hand, will do nothing to actually bring the two sides together and advance a two-state solution. Is that a threat? Is that a threat? Listen, I have shocking news. I have breaking news for you. Unfortunately, this breaking news is about 75 years old, so it's not that breaking, but there is no two-state solution, okay? There is no two-state solution. It's not happening. Israel, the Zionist occupation, has been in a position of power its entire existence. Since day one, they've had the backing and support of NATO, of the UK, of France, of the United States, of the Western world. Where's this Palestinian state? If they wanted to create one and help the Palestinians gain statehood, they would have done it. They're not doing it. As a matter of fact, they want to steal even more land. Also, the simple fact that you would even contemplate a two-state solution is ridiculous. Do you accept if someone breaks into your house and just is like, yo, dude, half of your house is mine now? Just accept the two-house solution, man. We'll share the house. Just accept it, bro. It's a two-house solution. Why are you getting mad? No, this shit is mine now. This belongs to me now. Why are you mad? Why are you so mad? That's exactly what you sound like. Why do Palestinians have to accept a two-state solution? Who the fuck are you to impose a two-state solution on them? Get the fuck out of their motherfucking land. Get out of Palestine. It's not your decision, your right, or your prerogative to impose anything on Palestinians. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Fuck off. Fuck off. Palestinians do not have to tolerate anything. I don't care if the UN proposes it, or the UK proposes it, or any white fucking international body proposes it. Okay? Do you understand that? Get that through your fucking skull. Palestinians do not have to tolerate a two-state solution. Why don't you take some of your fucking land and give it to somebody else then if you're so comfortable about splitting shit up? All right? Listen to the arrogance, the fucking brazen arrogance that you would give away someone else's land to people who oftentimes have two nationalities. You got people now emigrating to Palestine who have one nationality, then they take the Israeli nationality. They got two fucking passports, two statehoods, and Palestinians in their own country don't even have one. Listen to yourselves. This is what you support? That's not apartheid. This is a military occupation. This is ethnic cleansing and genocide. This is beyond just apartheid. We're just talking about one issue. We're just talking about one issue. And you can't even tell the difference between Democrats and Republicans. None. Zero. Never mind all the other stuff. Indistinguishable from one another. And even these lame-ass progressives. Progressives are no different. You got all these people licking Jamal Bowman's ass. For what? You got rid of Elliot Engel, who works for the AIPAC lobby, right? And then you get Jamal Bowman in, and he's like, I oppose BDS. What? What's the fucking difference then between you two? How are you helping Palestinians then? That is not a passive statement. Saying you oppose something, that is not a passive statement. That's taking an active stance against Palestinians. But even just being passive makes you complicit. Never mind actively coming out and saying, I oppose BDS, fuck Palestinians, which is what Jamal Bowman is doing. And people are so fucking dumb, they can't even see reality just staring them in the face. Like, oh yeah, this is so much better. Oh wow, progressive won this district race. Oh wow. You fucking idiots. Oh, you fucking idiots. Pathetic. Seriously. Absolutely pathetic. Once again, man, Democrats showing you that not only are they indistinguishable from the Republicans on domestic issues, no health care, no criminal justice reform, no legalization of marijuana, no Green New Deal, not a single thing, not a single concession. And Bernie Sanders just bends over and takes it and leaves you holding the bag. He's done, man. He's out. Ain't nothing changing for him. You're the one who's stuck with no health care. You're the one who's stuck with no higher wages. Not Bernie Sanders. He got his. He's silent. Where is he? I'm making more noise than him. Where is he at? Where's he at? Never mind the foreign policy, being complicit in genocide and ethnic cleansing, stealing other people's land. And then this doublespeak, this dog whistling that like, oh no, we don't support annexation, but we support all the other stuff. We support the genocide and the ethnic cleansing. You can keep stealing their other land, just don't steal anymore.